Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. Just me and the critters. Like Charlie right there. Oh, look away, Charlie, when I get you on the camera. Hi. Are you a regal dog? Thank you for the kisses. And Nixie's right behind him. Right, Nixie? Noodle face. Yes, and then there's the regal most Charlie, huh? Are you a baby? I love you too. I do, I love you. Are you a good boy? I'm not a good boy. I hope everybody's having a good day. I decided to do my video a little bit earlier than normal, and I'm sorry if the lighting isn't very good. It's the best I can do for right now. The bug spray I use kind of gets to be that hot shot. That's why I quit using it before. But it works the best for the price. So, But anyway, it is October 24th, 2017. It is Tuesday at 4:45 p.m. And let me pull up the weather. I just got done cleaning house and everything. So, oh man, I have a million windows open too. Let's see. There's my weather. It is. Come on, weather. Come on. Well, that's not the right place. That's profitable. There we go. Okay, pull up. Okay. Right now it's 77 degrees. Real feel 78. The high will be 77, and the low will be down to 50 tonight. So it's going to be a cool night. It was cool out last night too. In fact, when I got up about 8 and shut off the air conditioner because, you know, even though it was not running most of the night, it was still just a little too cold, so I shut it off. But I decided to come on here and do this vlog a little earlier in the day when I'm a little bit more with it and I'm not as hurried. And so far today, you know, I got up, took the dogs out. Brad's at work. Today and tomorrow are his long shift. He works from open to close. And then I went outside and painted. I finished another painting. This is a 12 by 16 acrylic, and it is titled Swallowing. Because if you look real close, there's a boat being swallowed by those waves. So, yep, this is a 12 by 16 acrylic called Swallowing. It will be on Etsy later tonight. So, worked on that, finished that. It took me a couple days to finish. I'm working on, let me pull off some of this. I'm working on another 5D for another grandson, for the other grandson. This much done so far. Let me see if you guys will be able to see the picture of it right there. Yeah, so working on that for a Christmas gift. I tell you what, works out really well. Let me put these covers back on here and I'll show you guys what I do. Is now I keep them on. I bought 2 of these trays. You know, it's just like what you get at fast food places. I bought 2 of them on Amazon. And then when I start a project, I go ahead and I pre-cut those squares. That I don't know if you guys can see where I pre-cut squares, you know, and that way, sometimes I do more in one section if it's a color that flows into the other, and stuff. So anyway, that works out well for me. Plus then, I have by the number now. All my baggies in there, they're labeled, but they're, you know, you go by the DMC numbers, and they're by the number, you know, starting from the 100s on, and that makes it so much easier to find. Then the other side of this case, I have that stuff. So these cases work really well, and then I've got the sheet there on top. But yeah, I'm glad I discovered that for me, using the baggie for it's the best of all. And that way, when you get done with, let's say, 310 is black DMC. Everybody knows that. Well, when I get to do another project and it has the same square gems, I pull out that bag of 310 and I dump those in there. So I'm getting quite a big bag of 310 right now. But tell you, a couple 5D ago, I ended up running out of the black, and I was glad I had some in reserve. So it is really important to go ahead and label the correct DMC number. At first I wondered why it would be, but it is. Because you end up using those. You know. And then you can use them for other projects. A lot of other projects. The leftovers. But anyway, that's what I'm doing on that. I have a hat started. An infant hat started. But pretty well, doing really well on the hats because, you know, some very kind people have been donating hats, and that really helps so much. You know, and donating yarn too, and that helps so much. It's fun using the donated yarn. And I like, when I get scraps, I tie them together and I make my own yarn cake. You know, a scrap of like light color. Say it's all these different hues of green. Well, I will tie them together. Or if it's like green going into yellow and etc., I will tie them together and make my own yarn cake. And that's really nice. You know, especially when you're doing a brim and you can hide those ends really easily. So, really enjoy that. But today's topic is, well, let me finish on today. So I worked on the painting, and I vacuumed and sprayed for unwanted guests, freshened up the carpet and everything. I think I'm going to make hot dogs and macaroni and cheese for Brad because he's working late, so something he can reheat up. And I'm going to have some kind of meat with, you know, some kind of protein and then vegetables because yesterday I told you guys I wasn't feeling well. I was off my diabetic meds. I got to start getting back to eating correctly because my body just loud alarm bells that, hey, you can't be doing that. I feel so much better today. I slept well last night and stuff, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing some 5D here in a little bit and stuff. What I wanted to talk about today is the topic of how you handle situations that really aren't something that a situation you're in you really don't want to be in. For me specifically, I'm talking about living in an RV and being in a small space most of the time with the animals. How I handle it is why I go from craft to craft to craft. Every day I look forward to getting outside and painting. That's my space out there. I have kind of a studio set up there underneath that screened-in canopy, you know, and it's just my little world. And I'll spend a couple hours out there usually a day. An hour to 2 hours, usually 2 hours, out there painting, listening to music. And, you know, when the dogs are out there too. And then I keep very, very busy with the crafts. That's why I do so many crafts. Because if I had to just sit around and look around, I would go insane. Because basically one whole side of the RV now you can't see out the windows really. Because the one window by the refrigerator is got the window AC. So that took away half. Plus then we have a shower unit right in front of it. And then the other ones, the canopy's tall enough that you really can't see out. So on the whole, if you were facing the front of the RV, the whole left side down, you can't see out of. So it basically leaves me, the window right behind me is all you can see out of. And I have a tendency to kind of ignore how I handle new RV guests and stuff is to ignore. Because a lot of times if they're only here as they're vacationing, they're very kind of obnoxious and they don't really care. And, you know, they make a lot of noise and stuff, you know. And if I had to sit here in this RV and just not do anything, I would go insane. So that's how I cope with being in this RV and stuff, is I keep extremely busy, you know. I keep extremely busy with the crafts and stuff. Because, you know, every day you can pretty much count on that I'm going to paint. I'm going to do the 5D. I'm going to loom knit some, you know. So that's pretty much, you know, and then plus my normal housework and cooking. So anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how you cope with handling that. Now, I mean, other people might cope with it by jogging, or, you know, if you had a vehicle, you know, sightseeing or something. But this is how I cope with it, with not having a vehicle and stuff, and not really being able to walk all over the park, you know, easily and stuff. So, because my asthma has been bothering me now. Finally, the lung junk is finally gone, but now it's just kind of a normal asthma thing that's bothering me. Not bad, but, you know, it's fall. It happens. But, yeah. Lucy's laying on the back of the couch watching whatever. Missy's on the end of the couch. Charlie's right here by me on his back, as normal. But, yep. I'm going to get off here and get this uploaded. And then I'm going to relax and do some 5D. And that'll be nice. So, I hope everybody's having a great day. Remember that I love you guys and I do cherish your friendship so much. And I think you guys are awesome. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.